Alrighty, and we are back at LWG for another fun and exciting battle report in the Mortal Realms. So today, as you can see, we have some, I don't know, is it swampy, kind of foresty, kind of fantasy swamp foresty kind of thing going on here. So I guess we'll say we are in Ghyran again. We love us some Ghyran here at the club, mostly because we're coming fresh off of a cool, if I don't say so myself, narrative campaign in Ghyran, where we just had a big battle. So we're gonna be, I think we're gonna be, for fun, we're gonna be continuing that here again with my storm host of my own design, the Consecrators, who have been lost into the wilderness of Ghyran for quite some time, but they're starting to reemerge, and one of their favorite foes, if they're lost in the woods, is always going to be
the Sylvaneth who escaped the battle came back.
That's right, the escaped Sylvaneth. So this is a battle deep in the woods between the Consecrators, the Stormcast Eternals, and the Sylvaneth of my opponent here, Mr. Carter. So today we're going to be playing the better part of Valor, and this mission is an interesting one. This might be a quick battle report, but we'll see what we can do. The board is divided like this. There is a deployment zone over here, and there is a deployment zone over here. Both players must deploy more than 9 inches away, so it'll be this direction, from each the enemy deployment zone, and there are 3 objectives in each zone. There's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And the way it works is, starting on the second battle round, if you have control of an objective during your turn, you can burn it to the ground, removing it from the game, and it'll give you a certain amount of points. The longer you hold it, so the more consecutive turns you hold it for, when you do burn it, you get more points for it. This one can be kind of abrupt, because if you hold all of yours and you just burn down one of the enemies by teleporting something over, this mission can be over real quick. But on the flip side, if you can't hold all of yours, it can get kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens. Sylvaneth are pretty quick. Stormcast, the way that I'm running them, the Vanguard chamber today, is pretty quick as well.
Sylvaneth
we have
are not pretty quick.
Well, you have your movement shenanigans, so do I.
5 inches.
You got your Sylvaneth Wildwoods, though. You can do your tricksy shenanigans, right? So hopefully we see some of that on display. So that is the mission for today, and we're going to be jumping over to Army Breakdowns. All right, and here we are with the Stormcast. My storm host of my own design, the Consecrators, are out for battle yet again. And in this fun battle report, I'm just taking a little bit of Vanguard chamber. So the storm host that we're using for today is the Tempest Lord, which I find works great when you have a Lord Aquilor and you want to teleport lots of dudes. And the new General's Handbook command abilities from 2019 actually help this list out a lot, along with the points decreases. So we're running that, and we'll just start with the characters. So our general for today is Lord Aquilor, Lord Arcus, and he has the Patrician's Helm. I believe that's the artifact from the Tempest Lords, which every time I spend a command point on a 5+, I get 1 back. And also, as part of the Tempest Lords, on a 4+ at the beginning of every one of my turns, I get another command point. So hopefully lots of command points for teleporting around. And then he has the command ability, whereas if he is close to other Tempest Lords units, he gets +1 to wound with his melee weapons. So that's pretty handy. And then over here we have a Knight Zeros. He's got the lantern, and he does reroll 1s to hit for my units with his little laser pointer lantern there. And he can explode it, doing damage to units around him once per game. Nice little support hero, and he's quick. Over here we have the Sniper, the Knight Venator with his star-faded arrow and some good long-range damage support. Again, pretty tanky hero with a 3+ save, him and the Zeros. And he can move pretty quick at 12, and he has a long range, and the Star Eagle can help him tear up targets. So good support hero that I actually get a lot of usage out of him. And then rounding out the heroes for today, we have a Knight Incantor, and she is rocking the Celestial Blades power, and she has, as you can see behind her, the Everblaze Comet and the Geminids. So lots of endless spells we're trying out here today. But we do only have that 1 wizard. So if she dies, we're going to lose those. But hey, it is what it is. So we'll look at the battle line next. So for battle line, we have 2 squads of Judicators, very good long-range support unit, and they pump out pretty good damage actually, and they usually are a lot tankier than you think they would be. And then in front of them, we also have a squad of 10 Vanguard Hunters. Very good for outflanking and showing up where you least expect them, and then the Lord Aquilor can reposition them very easily with his command points. So, not the best unit in the world. I wish they would either improve their rules a bit or have them come down in points. But, hey, they're kind of fun, and they have their little bolt pistols, little crossbow pistols, and swords, and I have fun with them. And then for the rest of the army, we have a unit of faithful Griffhounds. Never leave home without our faithful animal menagerie. Griffhounds are great. They're quick. They have tons of wounds. Surprising amount of wounds. 3 wounds each on a Griffhound. They don't have a save, but they can, when they attack, fall back immediately before the enemies get a chance to attack. So they can be quite annoying, and they are an excellent frontline screen unit. And they don't cost a whole lot of points. Behind them, we have a squad of Vanguard Paladors. These are our shock cavalry. They have spears and pistols, so they are shooting, and they can actually go in and do a surprising amount of damage. They have really good rend. They're very fast, and they can hit decently hard, especially with some support. And they are also allowed to teleport around the field via the Lord Aquilor, so it can be where you need them to be. Behind them, there's 2 squads of prosecutors with javelins. Very cheap, quick units that can put out some ranged damage and kind of be where you need them to be. Surprisingly fast with their 3d6 charge. A lot of people don't like them, but I kind of swear by them. They're a pretty good screen unit. Like if you have to throw something away, it's not that big of an investment. They're only at 90 points. But they can do a decent amount of damage with the javelins if you get lucky. So I like them, and I like their speed. And then in front of them, we have a unit of 3 long strike raptors. Everybody knows what these guys do. These are the long range damage unit, and when you have a Lord Aquilor in the army, they can actually teleport around the field and become very mobile and annoying units. If you charge them, the eagle there on the squad leader can squawk, and they can actually do some overwatch. So there you go. There is the Consecrator's Vanguard Chamber out today to fight the trees. Okay, and here we are. We are here with some Sylvaneth, and they are commanded by Carter. And Carter, this is his first time on the channel. He finally got some stuff painted up. So he's been waiting for a while. Now Carter is one of our younger members here at the club, and he's been hanging out for quite some time. Known him since high school, and yeah, he's been gaming. So yeah, say hi, Carter.
Hello.
You're supposed to say hi, Carter.
Hi, Carter.
But anyway, so now before we get into the army breakdown, I always like to make sure I ask new people on the channel, how did you get into Warhammer?
You actually, at a youth group meeting, you mentioned you played nerdy games, and I came. I then started playing Tyranids, and then 40K went pretty badly, so I just switched to AOS.
Yeah, it's cool. So, I encourage you. You never know where you're going to meet other wargamers. So it could be at work. It could be, it could be at the coffee shop. It could be whatever. So don't be afraid to talk about it, because quite a few people here at the club actually met because I was not too ashamed of being a nerd. I guess that's the way to put it.
Well,
just
it's not
talk about it.
to be ashamed of.
Well, okay. You know what? You're right. Nerd and proud. There we are. So, anyway, let's do the army breakdown here, Carter. So, what do you got today?
I have 4 units of Spite Revenants. I also have 2 units of Kurnoth Hunters with Scythes. I then have a Durthu with the Frost Colonel over here. I call him Deathu. We then have another Durthu. We then have a Tree Lord Ancient with Briar Sheath on him. We then have a second Tree Lord Ancient. I am the Winterleaf formation.
Okay. Wargrove, the Wargrove?
Wargrove.
Yeah.
I have the Outcast Battalion, and my Glade has died.
So who's your... Oh, so your fluff is that they're dead and they're trying to find a new place to live.
And this is the Warlord.
Fantastic. And does he have he has the Winterleaf command trait then?
Yes.
What is that?
I believe you get to shoot again in the... No, you roll a dice equal to however many models are in an enemy unit. On a 6, it deals a mortal wound.
Okay, so a chance to do extra damage there. Very cool. All right, and it's good to see you having all you guys up, and we'll get to the battle. Okay, and here we are after deployment. This is the Stormcast side of things. So what do we got? We got prosecutors down here on the right flank, prosecutors on the far left flank, Vanguard Paladors blocking down the backfield, making sure no tricksy trees come out of these trees. Lord Aquilor over here on the left flank doing the same thing. Knight Venator, Long Strikes, and Knight Incantor holding down the middle of the field with Gryph-hound support in the front, and then 2 units Adjudicators and the Knight Azeros are in Azir, ready to ride the lightning down to the battlefield. And the Vanguard Hunters, all 10 of them are wandering the hidden pass with their astral compass, and they're going to go for the outflank, coming 7 inches away from enemies off one of the board edges. So that is Stormcast. We're going to go over to the trees. We've got Durthu, Dethu. We've got other Dethu, and we have
Tree Lord Ancient,
Tree Lord Ancient, and then we have these are Revenants, correct?
Yes.
Revenants over here, Revenants in the back corner over there, Hunters, and they're clearing out the back so that I can't do my outflanking shenanigans. Carter wants to defend those objectives as long as he can. Hopefully long enough for the Sylvaneth to push across the field into the Stormcast deployment in this skirmish in the woods. So there it is. The Sylvaneth obviously deployed first because they have a battalion, and Stormcast don't get battalions. So, so what is it, Carter? Is the Sylvaneth going first or second?
First.
There it is. Sylvaneth, turn 1 coming up. Okay, turn 1, Sylvaneth, hero and movement phase. What went down?
As you can see, I summoned a Sylvaneth forest over there.
Okay, so Carter used what's it called?
Heed the Spirit Song.
And this is off your general, which is this guy, right?
No, he's my general, but he used it.
Oh, right, they both have the same command ability, right? Dummy. So this guy used it, and that rerolls your saves of 1. For units in 12 of him, or one? You pick one unit.
I pick one unit, and then the Kurnoth Hunters project it, so they also get to pick a unit. He picked himself. Those Kurnoth Hunters picked that Durthu. These Kurnoth Hunters picked this Durthu.
Okay. So he got a whole bunch of rerolling ones to save, and did Mystic Shield.
This guy cast Mystic Shield on himself because he felt special.
So he can reroll ones to save too. So
yes.
We got a whole bunch of rerolling ones to save everywhere from the Sylvaneth. And I think, and you dropped your trees, and that's all there was with some shuffling and preparing for the Stormcast to come in. So now we move into shooting. So you do have a shooting attack.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna miss.
So what do we got here? Your Tree Lord.
Firing the Doom Tendril Staff. 2 up, 3 up, run -1, d6 damage. It'll completely miss.
Whoa. Dice off the table.
I knew I should have brought my dice box.
Just right here. Yep.
Hits.
That's a hit. And this is firing into the prosecutors.
Wounds. I hit.
You wound. And what's the rend?
Run -1.
Okay, so the prosecutors have a 4, so that goes down to 5. And that's a save.
Oh, look.
All right.
Your rolls are
The prosecutors actually say something. That's saying something. And that is all your shooting attacks for this turn because you are hanging back. You do pick up all your objectives. So currently, you have 0 points, but you've logged 1 turn of capture on your objectives. All right.
Yes.
Good. All right. So that's that, and we're going over to Stormcast. Okay, after Stormcast turn 1, we have ridden the lightning down from Azir. Our reinforcements have arrived. We're moving up the field, and we are trying to take it to these trees. So what happened after the hero and movement phase? Okay, well, first things first, we always try to cast our spell. We tried to do the Everblaze Comet from the Knight Incantor. She was standing up in that area and failed to cast. She rolled a 3, and that is not good enough for the Comet. So no Comet, that's not good. And then we did gain an extra command point because of Tempest Lord, so we're sitting on 2 right now. And then in the movement phase, these guys swung around this way. The Knight Incantor pulled back. These guys moved up just a hair. They're all in 18 to throw their javelins. And they can throw their javelins even though he's in the woods because they have fly, so they ignore that rule. The line of sight blocking rule from the Sylvaneth. The Lord Aquilor Arcus moving up to the midfield in a commanding view of the battlefield. I did leave him within 24 of the Paladors so that he can teleport them if need be. Over here, the Prosecutors, because they couldn't really get another target, and he's got a Tree Lord Ancient on the other side of that wall, that fortress wall jutting out into this battlefield. They're just going to hold the objective and try to lock it down over there for now. And then in the middle of the field, Gryph-hounds moved up and advanced to the center, as you see there. And then the Judicators, the Knight of Zeros, all came out of Ride the Lightning down from Azir. Knight Venator and Longstrike Raptors actually moving up the field a little bit there. When they move, they really only lose 1 inch on their weapon range. So getting into an advantageous position for later turns. So that's that, and we're going to be now moving into the shooting phase. So let's open up a volley with these Prosecutors here into this Tree Lord Ancient that's in the woods. So we got 2 normal javelins, and they hit on 3s. Okay, so 1 hit there. And wounds on 3. Nothing. And then we have the Storm Surge Trident. It's 1 hit and wound on a 3. That is 1 at -1 on the Tree Lord Ancient. Oh, he fails. Oh no. Oh yeah, because it's -1. It's -1 even though you're a monster. You don't get cover. What am I thinking? So you have a 3-up save. I just
I never even consider cover in AOS.
I just think about the cover all the time. So, but that does go through. That does 2 damage. So 2 damage
about it all the time.
coming through on that Tree Lord Ancient. We're going to do the Longstrike Raptors here into this Deathu. Right? That's Deathu?
That's Deathu, yes.
Okay, so they hit on 2s. Okay, so all hit, and that's 2 mortal wounds going through from a headshot. And they wound on 3s. So that's 2 wounds at -2. Yeah. So 2 shots going through that is 6 damage total into that Deathu from the 2 mortal wounds from the headshots, and then 2 more shots getting through. So good job, Longstrike Raptors. So next up, these Judicators here are going to fire at that Deathu as well. So we got the normal guys hitting on 3s. So we got 2 misses there, and then the prime hits on a 2, which explodes into D6. So for 4. So
what the hell?
These are all hit, and they wound on 3s. So 4 -1s into Deathu. So we got 1 fail on the Judicators into Deathu there with the -1 because they have a 3-up. So 1 more damage. That's 7 wounds total put onto that mighty Tree Lord. Okay, and we'll do the other Judicator squad is now firing into them. So
he just wanted a peaceful life.
No peace, only war. So that's 2 hits from the normal guys again, and the prime does hit for 1. So that's only 3 hits this time. That's how Judicators go. They're kind of swingy, but over the course of a game, they're very solid. So 3s to wound, 1 at -1 going through. All right, so he passed it on to 6, so no damage from the second Judicator squad. Okay, and then that is it for all of our shooting this turn. So the Stormcast also did pick up their 3 objectives. So we're each controlling our 3, and a little bit of damage was put out onto Deathu, and now we go to round 2 for the roll-off. Sylvans win it. You going to take the turn, or are you going to pass it over?
I'm going to take the turn and heal up Deathu.
Okay, so Sylvaneth, turn 2 coming up. All right, after the Sylvaneth, turn 2, hero and movement phase. What went down? So, which one of the guys used the command ability?
I completely forgot.
Oh, I think he did, right?
No, I didn't use it. I completely forgot.
I thought you did. Anyway, this guy, right, he's using the reroll saves command ability. And this one
cast Regrowth on this Durthu.
Yep, and you got 3 wounds back on him.
I got 2.
Oh, that's right. You rolled a 3 on the D3. And he got 2 wounds back. So he has 6 wounds remaining.
He tried to cast Dwellers Below and failed.
Right. Because you just failed it by 1 on the Dwellers Below on the Griffhounds.
And then in the movement phase, I started moving forward. I've realized, with the assistance of Jared, that my only way to win is to just break through because he has the superior firepower. Well,
Right.
he thinks he does.
Well, okay, in the ranged battle in this game, I'm definitely
I
going to
believe
come out
I'm
on
more
top.
powerful, Jared.
But as we discussed, you could just hang back and camp and wait for me, but then I'll just soften you up and go in when I want to.
Yes.
So if you were to advance and get some really solid charges, like if he gets in here, and this one might even get into the Griffhounds, get all the big trees in there, and try to break that center. Then you have a shot to push into the backfield, but you don't want to just sit there and get shot. So you're taking the active route instead of the passive one, and I think that's good. So as you can see, there was a lot of movement here, moving up towards my lines. These guys advanced up with an extra 3 on their run there. These guys came up.
Did not advance.
These
Spite
Spite Revenants, they did a big 5 on their run and zoned out over here. So he's keeping this area zoned out, which I think is smart. So my teleporting stuff can only really come in over here, and then we'd have to deal with hunters. So it's well protected.
Not a problem.
It's well protected.
Very weak.
So I might actually have to break through the middle too. Cool. All right. So we're over to the shooting. What are you gonna do first, Carl?
First I'm gonna Doom Tendril Staff your Long Strike Raptors from this Tree Lord Ancient.
Tree Lord Ancient is doing the Doom Tendril Staff.
Where do you want the dice?
Okay, right here.
Yay! I failed.
What was it? Was that a skull?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 1. It was so the skulls are 1s. Okay. So that
The other Tree Lord Ancient, Doom Tendril Staffing, the
long strikes.
The bird dudes. Yeah.
He does not like those raptors. Okay. Another.
And it hits.
Is it? They hit on 2s?
Yes, and wound on 3s. Because they are full wounds currently.
So he only lost 2. So he's still top bracket.
Yeah.
So he hits on a 2, and then you're gonna wound on a 3. That's
and
a
it
wound.
wounds. Ren -1.
Ren -1. So that puts me down to a 5.
Oh,
I saved it. Look at me.
6.
Look at me with rolling saves. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Okay.
That Durthu's going to Verdant Blast the bow.
The Judicators.
Yes, I believe that's what they are called.
These guys right here.
Yes.
Yep, Judicators. Okay, so this is the light beams out of his staff, right?
No, he doesn't have a staff.
Oh, his sword. It's out of his sword, right.
I imagine he glares at them very meanly.
His menacing look coming in. So what do you need here?
I need 4s and 3s, Ren -1, D3 damage. Sorry.
No, that's cool. Sometimes they go everywhere. Okay. So it looks like, what is that, 2 hits? 3 hits?
Yeah.
2 hits. And
1 wound.
1 wound coming through. Any rend?
1.
Rend 1. So that'll put me down to a 5. Nope. So
Yes, I finally wounded
how
with
much
something.
damage? Oh, D3 damage.
2.
For 2. That slays a Judicator. So we'll take him down. And then you got your other Durthu shooting too. Right?
Yes, I do.
Who's he going to target?
The Judicators.
Same target?
I shot these ones just
Correct.
to be
Yep.
Yeah.
Same target. Coming in with the other.
Actually, I'm going to shoot the Griffhounds.
All right. Shooting the Griffhounds this time with the other Durthu. So that's 2 hits.
2
wounds. And I don't have a save, so that goes right through.
D3 apiece.
So 4.
4.
So that will kill a Griffhound and bring another one down to 2 left.
I probably should have thought that through. Shooting the Griffhounds was a bad idea.
Any other shooting?
No.
Nope. All right, so we'll get the wounds put out and the dead removed and come right back. So Carter's still learning. He's kicking himself right now because he said, why did I shoot the Griffhounds? I should have shot the other Judicators again. And you know what, Carter? You're right. Because I removed the Griffhound that was the closest, making his charges even longer. But hey, you know what? We learn. We all learn, right? And
I don't like learning, Jay.
I don't like learning. And 1 Judicator's dead there. So now we're going to charges. So who's up first?
This Tree Lord Ancient.
Roll. It looks like a 7.
Yeah, he makes
gonna
it.
make it. Cool. Tree Lord Ancient makes it into the Griffhounds.
Is he within 3? No.
Yep.
I was hoping I could stop him.
Oh, you don't have to worry about these. You mean the Zeros back there?
Well, I can also stomp the Gryph-hound so they
Yeah,
can't
the Zeros is not really going to hurt you. He's not very good in combat.
Then why did you bring him?
He does reroll ones to hit for me. He's like a buff. He's a support hero. So cool.
Darthu is going to charge.
Darthu. Dice flying everywhere. 3.
He fails.
You do have command points. Do you want to spend one to reroll?
No, because I'm going to use that on my Tree Lord Ancient, who's now 10 inches away.
So Tree Lord Ancient right here.
Well, I'm also going to charge with the Spite Revenants.
That's right. We forgot about those guys. So Spite Revenants. Oh no! Oh no!
Yay!
They're getting all stuck in the trees there.
Tree Lord Ancient.
All right, Tree Lord Ancient. His charge.
I'll re-roll that.
Yep, that was a leaner.
I could have just said it was 6.
Yeah, but that'd be cheap. So 6. So you do not make it. Do you want to use your command
point? I might
point?
be able to make it into the Gryph. I'm going to measure
6?
how far I need at least 8.
You need to roll at least an 8. Yeah. All right.
I will spend my command point.
All right. That's
it.
That's an 8. He's gonna make it into those Gryph-hounds. Moving in. There he goes.
Oh.
Well, he would be. I think he'd be more like this because he just had 8. There you go.
And now
so the Tree Lord Ancient made his 8-inch charge into there.
And then after.
Well, are you gonna charge with him or are you gonna keep him still?
I don't know if I can make it with him.
Well, he could come around this way. Yeah. Sure. I mean, now the only thing is, do you want to leave this left protected? It's up to you.
That was my plan.
So he's the protector. You're going to keep him still?
Yeah.
All right. So,
now I do the stompy stomp.
So now we're going into the combat phase. So the Tree Lords are going to be doing their stomp. So
both of them onto the Gryph-hounds because everything else is outside of 3.
Right. So both the stomps coming into the
on a 4-up, they fight last.
Yep. This could be bad. Oh, double fight last. Really shaking the ground here for the Gryph-hounds. So it goes to Carter for who are you going to activate first?
I'm going to activate him and
swing around. There you go. Are you going to hit the Judicators?
No, I'm just going to let them into combat, not do anything about it.
All right.
No, I'm going to hit the Judicators.
Okay, so first up is going to be this Tree Lord Ancient.
What do you want?
And how are you splitting up your attacks?
1 Massive Impaling Talon and 2 Sweeping Blows into them and 1 Sweeping Blow into the Gryph-hounds.
Okay, so I'm going to roll it up. What's first?
Massive Impaling Talon. Exploding 6s also. I need to remember that. I always forget.
Yes.
Does not explode.
But it is a hit. It is a hit on the Judicators.
Wounds. Ren -2, 1 damage.
So 1 at Ren -2 on the Judicators from the Impaling Talon. So that makes me have a 6-up save. Nope. Goes through. 2 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage. So 1 of the Judicators.
If I had rolled a 6, it'd explode and then it does multi-damage.
Now, does that have a chance to just kill the guy then?
Yes.
Okay. So 1 of them's wounded.
So then the Sweeping Blows.
Sweeping Blows coming in.
1.
Yep, 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm just looking at other shenanigans.
And then...
Sorry.
No wound on a 1.
No wound. Then the Sweeping Blow on the Gryph-hounds.
Into the Gryph-hounds. Oh.
No.
Oh, I couldn't see it under his cape. Another 1. Oh, no. Lots of whiffing coming in, but...
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Now, does that Impaling Talon kill that Judicator?
No, because they fixed the rules so it no longer just kills a model like it should. Instead, I impale you lightly through the armor, but not completely.
So what do you do now? Because there's 1 that was wounded.
I need to roll a 6 so I can deal D6 damage, but I didn't.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because the rules hate me.
Okay, so that's that. So 1 wound on a Judicator. We'll get that put out and we'll come right back. All right, so
leave him behind.
The Gryph-hounds can't attack because they're striking last because they were stopped. But the Judicators were not, so they're going next into the Tree Lord Ancient. So they hit on 3s. Reroll 1s because the Zeros is there. And they wound on force. 2 saves, no rend, 1 damage onto the Tree Lord Ancient.
3-up rerolling 1s.
Yep. Save. No damage from the Judicators. And then we go into the other Tree Lord Ancient. Okay, now we wanted to show this because it's actually pretty cool. So he went to activate his Tree Lord Ancient, and what he wanted to do was take his 3-inch pile in, and I don't know if you can quite see the angle, and go around like and try to kill my Judicators or my Knight of Zeros. But as we were looking at it, you only get a 3-inch pile in, and the way his base is, he would have to move up that hill and then down that hill. So he doesn't have enough move to do it because that does count as moving.
And I'm fine with that.
Which was kind of my intent, but I'm glad it worked out and we could show that, because I think a lot of people would just pick them up and move them over, and that's that's not the rules. You definitely have to measure up and down. Unless you could fly, then that's a different story. But he can't. So
stupid flying.
So there you go. There you have it. So we're gonna put all his attacks now because he's you don't have a 3-inch. Oh, I'm not even in 3 with these zeros.
No, if you were, you'd be in combat.
Right. So all the attacks are coming into the Gryph-hounds.
Where do you want the dice?
Here we go. Impaling Talon?
Yes, thank you. My mind goes blank. I know what to do, though. Hits.
Hits on the Gryph-hounds.
Wounds. Red -2.
No save. Goes right through.
1 damage.
Okay, so 1 damage, which brings this Gryph-hound right here down to 1 remaining.
Sweeping blows. 3 hits.
Oh boy. 3 hits, but no 6s.
I can never roll a 6 when I need to.
Just say it in your head. I'm looking for 6s. I'm looking for 6s.
It is a 6.
2 wounds.
2
a
wounds.
6 and a 4.
No saves.
D6 damage.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. So
5
5 more. So he had 1 left. So kills him. Kills another one, and there's another Gryph-hound with 2. Okay, so the Gryph-hounds are up because no other units are in combat. The zeros, believe it or not, between these 2 Tree Lords is just 3. He's just more than 3 away. So the Gryph-hounds did pile in. There are 2 there, and the Gryph-hound Alpha. They're hitting on 3s.
-1.
Oh, it's -1 to hit, right? The Briar Sheath. But they do reroll 1s. So 4 hits, and then they wound on 4s. So 2 wounds, no rend, 1 damage into the Tree Lord Ancient.
Boom.
Save. So no damage. But now the Gryph-hounds will do their fleeing attack. So I'll do that and come right back. Okay, and that is the end of Sylvaneth turn 2 combat. So we need to do battle shocks, and I don't have to test because I only lost 1 Judicator.
What's their leadership?
7. So that would put him down to a 6, which I can't fail. And then the Gryph-hounds would have to test, and it could be dangerous. They could die. So what I'm going to do actually is spend that command point from the Knight of Zeros to keep those Gryph-hounds around. And do I get it back on a 5+ from the Patrician Temple? I do. So I did not even spend that command point, which is good. So the Gryph-hounds survive, and that is that. Sylvaneth have now retained control for 2 consecutive turns on all 3 objectives on this side of the board, and we're going to Stormcast turn 2. Alright, we're into the hero phase for the Stormcast. As Tempest Lords, I got another command point, so that puts me to 3. And I rolled the dice and got another one, so I'm up to 4. So, from the Tempest Lords' unique ability there. Now, the Knight Incantor, as you saw over there, is going to cast Everblaze Comet. Here we go. Goes off on an 8.
I will try to
block.
Denied on a 9.
Roll. Oh, there it is. A 9 from the Sylvaneth, shutting down the Comet yet again. I needed that to get these mortals and start burning these trees down. But
you can't get that Comet off, man.
Twas not to be. All right, the Knight of Zeros finally gets to ignite the lantern. Now he's not Chaos, otherwise this would be doing D6 mortal wounds, but he's going to do D3 mortal wounds to everything in 8, which is the Spites and the 2 Tree Lord Ancients. So on this Ancient, D3 mortals. 3 mortals going through. Oh no. And the other Ancient, 3 mortals going through. And the Spites, 2 mortals going through. Excellent work, Knight of Zeros and the Lantern. The light of Sigmar bathes all over you, burning.
Alariel's gonna kick your butt.
She's mad. Alariel is mad. Okay, so going into movement. Okay, after Stormcast turn 2. Hero and movement, what went down? Well, we failed to cast the Comet, well, because it was denied by the might of the Sylvaneth's magic. And then what we've done is we moved up a little bit here to get spears and javelins to multiple targets. Lord Aquilor and the Paladors have moved 12 from back in this area and back up there to try to take down this Tree Lord Ancient who's trying to bust through all lines. The Judicators fell back, so they will not be able to shoot. Vanguard Hunters pulled back. Venator pulled back. These Judicators pulled back. Gryph-hounds moving in. Knight of Zero staying still, and the other prosecutors moving up the field to get in range with javelins as well. I have elected to keep the hunters off the board, so they're going to have to come in next time. So that's that. I was thinking of dropping them maybe up on top of this wall, but then I really wouldn't have a lot of range. So it is what it is, and we'll see what happens. We're going into the shooting phase. So first up, who are we going to shoot? I think we're going to do these prosecutors. No. First up is going to be the Lord Aquilor. He's going to be firing his heavy bolt storm pistol into the bolt storm pistol, into the Tree Lord Ancient. So he hits on 3s, re-rolling 1s from the zeros. Okay, that one was a hit.
How much time do you think it took them to think up heavy bolt storm after?
I mean, when they first came out, I thought that they were just bolt pistols, but
they are.
They're crossbow bolt pistols. And his wounds on a 3, so that's 2 wounds, no rend. And you still have your reroll 1s up on him.
Yeah, I do.
Now, is he say double save? Is he -1 to hit all the time, or just in melee?
That's him.
Oh, that's this guy. I get the Tree Lords mixed up. So
that cool. One has a spear and a stumpy arm. This one does not.
Got it. So over here we've got the Vanguard Paladors are going in. They're going to do their pistols and their javelins into the Tree Lord Ancient. So javelins hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. No, 1 miss, and wounding on 3s. So 1 at -1.
I'm just gonna roll over here from now on.
Goes through.
Damage.
1 damage.
You're bringing me down, man. You can't take it much more.
And then we have 3 pistols. He's just in range back there, and they hit on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s.
Why? Because of him or him?
The Knight of Zeros right here makes him re-roll.
I thought he was only melee.
He's got the laser pointer lantern.
Laser. Okay.
Yeah.
I now understand.
And 4s, so 2. That is a 5, even though it doesn't look like it. 2 wounds, no rend.
Rend?
No rend.
Oh, sorry. I'm oblivious to things.
Wow, save again. The trees are strong.
If there's no rend, I got it.
Trees are strong. Okay, we're gonna put
more javelins.
Can you imagine the balls it takes to just like pull that and just lob it?
Wow, who are we gonna fire next? Yeah, we're gonna do these prosecutors here into the Tree Lord Ancient. So we got 2 javelins.
Tree Lord Ancient?
This one right here.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So they're hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Nope. So 1 hit and wounding on a 3. No. And then the Trident is going to be hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit, wounding on 3s. 1 at -1 for 2 damage.
Now fail this rend attack.
Yep.
Oh.
Reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Save. Nice.
I told you I'd fail it though.
It's good stuff. The Judicators here, the undamaged ones, are going to be firing into that Tree Lord as well. So 4 normal guys. Hitting on 4s. Yep. And the Prime hits on a 3 now. Explodes for 4.
Damn.
And wounding on 3s. Okay, so 5 -1s into the Tree Lord Ancient. Let's put some damage on him. Reroll that 1.
That was a 4.
Yep, so 2 damage. That's it.
The whole world saw it. It was a 4.
2 damage. Good stuff coming in. And then we're going to do... How many wounds do the Tree Lords have total?
All of them have 12.
All of them have 12. So he has 6 left now. He's going to be tough. He's a tough opponent. We're going to do the long strikes here into this Tree Lord.
-1 to hit.
Yep, they normally hit on 2, so they're going to be hitting on 3s. Oh, wait, that is way too many dice. What am I doing? Whoa, got a little ahead of myself there. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
2.
So that's 2 mortal wounds so far, and nothing. So just two more mortal wounds coming through. So he has suffered 7.
I'm going to need to use regrowth on him.
Oh yeah, we're doing some damage now, boys. And then we've got these prosecutors here are going to put their javelins into this Tree Lord Ancient.
Well, they can't see the other one, so.
Sure they can.
No,
Because they fly. They can shoot.
Darthu. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You always forget that, yeah.
Stupid wings.
Wings equal fly. So the 2 normal javelins, we got 1 hit from that there.
Wings
wounding
don't
on a
always
3.
equal fly.
So we got 1 wound there, and then we've got the trident. So 1 hit, and so 1 at -1, 1 at no rend. Both are 2.
The no rend.
Oh, no rend 1.
No rend 1.
Saved.
-1. No.
So 2 damage coming through.
I can't make the rend.
We're just that's what we do. We plink. We throw trees at your trees.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're throwing trees at your trees with our
And
bows.
wings do not always mean flying, Jared. The orc dragon cannot fly.
Sure it can.
The massive one.
Yeah, the Maw Crusher flies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it couldn't fly because it was too fat.
No, that's it. Okay, and then the last target we have is the Knight Venator. I think I actually forgot to fire with him last turn.
Yes, you did, and I was happy about
I'm tired.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Maybe I thought he couldn't see through the trees. Maybe I don't know.
As you can see, the wings don't matter to you
That
either.
is what it is. So we're gonna do the Star-Fated Arrow into your general there.
Damn.
And we're gonna do the eagle first though, for dramatic
-1 to
effect.
hit.
Ah, man. That means he hits on
Yes!
that means he hits on 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Suck it, eagle.
That's a hit from the eagle.
Damn!
That's a hit.
What the?
And he wounds on 3s. No wound, no wound.
Suck
And here
it,
we go. Star-Fated Arrow time.
3 up.
That was a 3, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody
Yes,
saw it.
I did.
That's a
I
hit.
saw it too, Jared.
That's a hit. We need a 3 to wound. That's a wound at -1 on the Tree Lord Ancient.
I'm gonna fail this.
Carter's nervous. He's feeling it.
Ha!
He saves it. Saves the Star-Fated Arrow. That would have been devastating. Just out of curiosity, how much damage would it have done to you?
How much does it do?
D6 plus 3.
What the heck?
So it would have done
He would have
8
been
damage.
dead.
He would have killed you, and
He
you were
would have
just
been
1
dead.
save up. That was good. That was good. Okay, but we have spent that, and now that we've done all of our
Star-Fated
shooting.
arrows once per game, right?
Correct. I can't do it again.
Okay, just checking.
Now that we've done all our shooting, we're going into
Careful of the stomps.
charges. So, Lord Aquilor coming up first. That's a 4. He will definitely make it in. So, and we'll do the Paladors. That is a 9. They're definitely going to make it. So we'll get them moved up and we'll go to other charges. Okay, so here is where we're at after the charges. Zero's rolled like an 11, and he could choose wherever he wanted. I did choose to go over this direction, and the Gryphounds did make it in. Now, I was debating whether I should go in or not, because honestly, if I don't get the double turn here, I'm in a lot of trouble, because
And if they die.
he could come in, and he could come in. This is a rough spot, so I'm going to have to trust in Sigmar. So we used Rousing Oratory.
I'm going to stomp over here first.
We used Rousing Oratory, and we got it off on the Aquilor, the Paladors, the Zeros. And we got them back enough that we still have 3 command points left. So now it's time for the Sylvaneth to do their stomps. So the stomps on the Gryphounds. Yes,
They
they've been stomped. And who are you picking over here to stomp?
The dudes with Ren -2.
The Paladors, okay?
Dudes riding the bird beetles.
So stomping the Paladors.
No!
That's big.
Yay.
That's real big. Okay, so first unit to attack is going to be the Paladors.
And you get to choose. Yeah.
All right, so the Vanguard Paladors are coming in hot on the Tree Lord Ancient. 3 attacks each for the Charger's claws and beak, and I do reroll 1s to hit from these Zeros.
How many mortals?
You suffer 1 mortal,
Okay.
and then they wound on 3s, rerolling 1s from Rousing Oratory. So 4 -2s and 1 mortal wound on the. He's already
much
suffered
damage?
8. They just do 1 each.
He
and-
suffered 9 with that mortal.
So he suffered 9 because of the mortal. He could die here.
He's probably going to
Because
because
with 5 up.
Hey!
Save 2. So you just take 3 more damage, which means he has 1 left.
He's still going.
Does he have 1 left?
Yeah.
Then my Palador leader,
He's
got a special sword. He unsheaths his flashing sword, and on a 2+, you take a mortal wound.
What the hell?
That is a 4. Mortal wound. He
Mortal wound
slices.
denial.
He slices the head off of the Tree Lord Ancient, felling the terrible foe. Okay, now comes the Tree Lord Ancient into the Gryphound. Tree Lord Ancient into the Gryphounds with all of his attacks. All right.
Oh, first, the massive impaling talon that'll kill them all.
Oh, where is that? Where'd that dice go? It's a 6. It's a hit.
Okay, before I do the attacks, I must roll a d6, and it does d6 mortal wounds.
On the from the impaling talon.
Yes,
Ooh,
I've
'cause you
impaled
rolled
you through your
Oh no!
dog
This
stomach.
is gonna hurt. 3. So that kills an entire Gryph-hound. So boom, knocks him down like that.
I then have 2 wounds because of exploding 6s, which is...
Now you are hurt. So you got your degraded profile here?
I did roll a 6 to hit.
Okay, all right.
It's to hit, that is. No, it's to wound. Thank you. That really sucks now.
Okay, so here we go with the sweeping blows.
4 ups needed.
1 hit. If you can't see that, it's a 5.
Ren
It's a
minus
little bit
2.
of a glare. Goes right through. They don't even have a save. So how much damage? Are you near
1.
hurt, right? Just 1
1.
damage. So knocks it down to 1 wound remaining on 1 Gryph-hound.
And then 2 sweeping blows.
Oh, those weren't the sweeping blows.
No, that
was
was
the
some...
talent.
I went right through him.
Here we go. So these are the actual sweeping blows. My bad. 2 6s to hit. This is an angry Tree Lord Ancient.
He saw his brother be fallen.
He's avenging
like the
fallen
ensign Lord
tree.
of the Rings.
Yes.
He was his friend.
And
1.
He was a little too angry. 1 going through. How
Yeah.
much damage?
Ren minus 1, d6.
Is it still D6?
Yeah.
Man, brutal.
Only his attacks go down.
Man, okay, so
Kill them all off. 1. Yay!
Oh no! So it just kills 2, and there is still a Gryph-hound. The Gryph-hound Alpha is still alive, and he will attack you back. So Gryph-hound Alpha, he's mad too that you killed his other
I
doggo
can't
friend.
believe I failed.
Hitting on 3s. We rolling
You're
1s.
minus 1.
Oh, so he hits on 4s. So still 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound from the Gryph-hound Alpha. The Gryph-hound Alpha just did a wound to that Tree Lord Ancient. This is amazing. And then he's going to do his little fallback move, and we'll come right back. Okay, at the end of Stormcast, turn 2, it was a good turn. We felled a tree, and we did some damage to that other one. Could have been better. We're in a dicey spot here. We're in a pickle. 'Cause
Dicey?
If the Sylvaneth go, they might come in and tear us to
They're
pieces.
gonna wreck you.
But I am gonna have the Alpha, who is a good boy. He's a good boy. He's gonna hold
Good
that
boy.
Tree Lord up. He's a good boy.
Good dog.
And we're gonna try this. He's gonna spend a command point to keep him in battle, so it automatically passes Battle Shock. I do retain it, Carter. I rolled a 6.
I retain every command
So
point. It
for my
doesn't matter.
infinity pool of command points, I still have 3 now. The Gryph-hound does stay around. Stormcast have held the objectives for 2 turns
How many
now.
command points would you like to
because-
use, sir?
Because we did hold the command or the objectives for 2 rounds, because once you control them, you can move away. Oh, battle shock on that squad right there.
Oh, they screwed.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. And
Wait,
that's,
what's their leadership? They
Order
might run
2.
away.
You only lost 2.
Yeah, they still might run away. They're good.
You're good. Yeah, you're
If
a
I-
6. Yeah. Cool. All right. So now it's the big roll off going into turn 3. All right, Stormcast need it. Oh no.
Yes, I win no matter
you don't
what.
even have to roll. Yeah. Oh no.
I was hoping for a 6 there so I could say I was mocking
So
you.
are Sylvaneth gonna take it?
Yes.
Sylvaneth, they're gonna take it.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
not
no.
take it.
This is bad. Okay, so after Sylvaneth, turn 3 now, because I never win priority ever. So Sylvaneth,
Video evidence.
turn 3. Yeah, it's true. Sylvaneth, turn 3. Hero and movement phase went down. So he attempted to cast Regrowth on himself, and I used the Storm Void Scroll, I believe that's what it's called, from the Knight Incantor to automatically dispel
I don't
it.
even think I specified. You just denied it.
Get out of here. And then you don't have any other magic because I killed the other ancient, correct? Yes.
His
so
fallen
and-
soul.
that's right. And you did use the command ability to re-roll the saves around the Tree Lord
Yes.
Ancient. Okay, cool. So now we're up to in the movement phase. This Durthu moved up here. This is bad because we got 2 Durthus. This one's not even hurt.
Double Durthu.
Double Durthu's gonna. This is goodbye, guys. It was nice knowing you. And then over here, the Hunters consolidated their position. These guys did advance up quite a bit. On a
They
run.
moved over a bit.
Moved over some more for screening. There's still a squad back there behind the trees, and then over here, still locking down that
These
side
guys are just
objective.
like, nothing's happening.
You're doing a
over here.
good job of screening me out because I could have ended this game by now, but you're doing good.
Thank you for the advice.
So we're into shooting. Where are we going to be shooting?
My Tree Lord Ancient with his powerful Doom Tendril staff.
Has to shoot the good boy.
Yeah, the good boy's dying. Dying right here.
The
right
internet
now.
doesn't want you to kill the good boy. They all want him to live.
Well, the internet has problems with me, Jared, and we've decided this.
So Doom Tendril staff into the annoying Gryph-hound.
And he buffed my profile by 1 because he wounded him.
Oh, he gets better when he gets hurt?
No, he gets worse.
Oh, he gets
buffed.
Oh, when he did that strike, it made your profile worse?
And it misses.
Yes!
Stupid Gryph.
The good boy. I said, fetch that stick over there, and he just latched onto your arm. So,
My leg. He's like gnawing on my foot now.
that's good.
I'm going to shoot him at... This guy doesn't get Overwatch now.
You mean look out, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so this dirt through here is
That-
firing into the Judicators. Yep, that's what I pointed out.
Okay, just making sure. Yay! 1 hit.
One hit?
Oh! It's not a melee attack, so no exploding 6s. 1 wound.
1 wound and -1.
Yeah.
So that's a 5 up. Saved. I'm doing good on those, though. I can't deny that.
All your saves
Yeah,
are
that-
ungodly.
I mean, for me, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna.
Are you sure your dice aren't weighted? The 5s and 6s are
No,
quite
no,
bad.
no. So here we go. This one is firing. So who's this dirt through firing at?
He's firing at the other Judicators.
Okay, the wounded Junicator squad back there. So here we go.
He's decided he wants vengeance.
Yep. And he has extra attacks because he's near the woods, right?
No, because he hasn't been wounded yet.
Oh, because he hasn't been hurt. Got it.
He's a full rage Durthu right now.
This is scary stuff.
3, Ren -1, but you'll probably make them all, so it doesn't matter.
3 run 1s at 5 up. This is devastating.
look!
I make 2 for Sigmar. 1 goes through for D3 damage.
2.
That kills another Judicator. Okay, so that's all the shooting. Did kill a Judicator there, but that's it. That was really good save.
Durthu's coming for it.
Whew. So here comes. So this Durthu in the middle.
No, that one's charging
You're
first.
doing this one. Okay, the one with the red head. That's an 8.
My Irish Durthu's
You just made it in. So you got into the Paladors there. This is gonna hurt.
I'm going to need to face him backwards because his sword is quite invasive.
We'll make it epic looking like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, Carter.
Second Durthu.
Other Durthu. Here he comes. A 7.
He makes it somewhere.
That'll do it.
He's coming in on the Gryph-hound.
This is what Pagan looks like. So Spite Revenants now doing their charge. Maybe they can get into the Gryph-hound, the good boy. They did. They did make it into the good boy.
They've surrounded the good boy.
Very good. Okay, so who is going to attack? Oh, no, you need to do your stomps,
Yeah.
and I need to do... Oh, my abilities still last until my next hero phase. So I don't have to redo my rousing oratory. They're rousing enough. So
Oh!
you need to do your stomps. So stomping
2
the good boy.
stomps on the Paladors first.
Double stomp on the Palador coming in.
No! Yeah!
That is a 1 and a 2, right?
That was a 2 and a 2.
2 2s? That's
And
good.
you know what? The good boy's going to get stomped and not
You
die.
can't stomp the good boy. You can't stop him. Oh no! Shaking the ground all over.
My
The-
tree's like,
the
"Get off
poor
my
little
leg."
doggo just fell over. So, okay. So now that you know that that is the case, who are you going to attack with first?
Durthu into the bird people.
Super healthy Durthu.
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously. What other Durthu is there?
Now I do believe you are outside of 3 of the tree now. Yep. We're
I
just
positioned
out.
him poorly.
I don't think you're going to need it. They only have 15 wounds on that squad.
You've seen my rolls.
That's true. I have been rolling hot. So let's see what
No,
the
my
Durthu
rolls.
can do. Yeah. Here we go. What do you need to hit?
3s.
So that's 2 hits. One
One wound.
One wound. And what's
Yay.
the rend here?
2. 6
2.
damage.
So I need a 6 up to save.
How many do I kill?
It's a 4. So you do 6 damage from that attack.
Yeah.
Cuts down 1 and brings another one down to 4 remaining, and then it'll be my turn. Okay, Paladors. He didn't quite contact me with the other dirt though. So the closest model was this one. So I have done the 3-inch pile around the back to try to get away from him. I don't know if it'll work. He might still be able to pile in and get me, but I think he probably will.
He's
be
done
able
the
to.
classic
You have a 2-inch
Jared
range,
maneuver.
right?
I believe it's
Yeah. You'll be able to get me.
3.
Oh, okay. 3-inch range. I don't even know why I'm doing it. So, anyway, these Paladors, before he murders them, are going to go into this Durthu here.
I
So,
don't know if I can murder them though.
so we've got the Griff Chargers coming in, hitting on 3s, and re-rolling the 1s. Okay, so that is 1 mortal
Crap! I had the Frost Kernel.
and 1. So you have 1 save at -2 and 1 mortal so far.
I should have used the Frost Kernel right away. Then I would have attacked again
You can immediately attack again.
with the Frost Kernel. Yes, but I forgot it.
Okay.
Oh, save. Red -1.
These are Ren minus. It's 1 Ren -2 and 1 mortal.
Screw your red -2.
So just 1 mortal wound going through on Durthu from them, but they still have their sticks, their pointy sticks.
stupid
So
dogs.
it's 2 attacks, and it's hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Everybody has pointy sticks.
So that's 1 hit, and
Pointy sticks.
wound on a 3. Rerolling 1s because I still have the rousing oratory up. That is 1 save, no rend on the Durthu there. Makes it on a 5, and then he's got the prime of the unit has his sword on a 2+. Yes, does another mortal wound to the Durthu. So 2 mortal wounds going through. That's all the damage we did. Okay, so the other Durthu is going to pile in an attack. He shimmied a little bit, and he's going to go after the Knight Azeros.
Massive impaling talon.
Massive impaling talon.
6 up.
Oh no, he does D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
A 6 will kill him, right?
He only has 5.
A 6 will kill him.
6 will kill him. 3. So he has 2 wounds remaining. Oh man. And now, does that do an additional damage, or does it?
It continues on.
Okay, so you need to roll a wound with it now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I get 2 rolls to wound because of exploding 6s.
Oh yeah.
Exploding 6s.
Okay.
Sorry, I just need to check.
Okay, so 3 ups to wound.
Yeah. 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Ren -2.
Oh man, this is gonna
I can
hurt.
kill him off right here,
He only
right
has
now.
he has a 3 up. So
has a-
5s. No, he's dead. Because he only had 2 wounds left. So he is cut down and impaled by.
Oh, and I didn't declare the
By
massive.
the Durthu, and yes, you did put all your attacks into him. Hey, listen.
Well, the massive impaling talon barely ever works.
One of the things about doing a report is you get a good practice to learn your rules and remember your things, right?
And the
this is a
internet
learning. It's a learning fun game, so don't. It's all good, Carter. It's all good. I've been helping you along the way, and then just a little overestimation for what that wounded Durthu would do.
I didn't think he'd.
You didn't think you'd
impale
roll
you.
that 6, right? Yeah, yeah.
I think he'd just
So-
go right through.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. It's all good. So, okay, so it'll be my turn to pile in an attack next.
Yes.
So that will be with the Lord Aquilor. Okay, so the Lord Aquilor is coming in. Griff Charger first. Hitting on 3s. And the Zeros is dead, so we do not have that anymore. That is 2 hits, and he's wounding on 3s. Okay, so 1 at -2 on the Durthu. Saves
Passed.
it. And then he's got his shock hand axe. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. And he's wounding on 2s because he is a Tempest Lord. He does reroll 1s to wound because of rousing oratory. So that's 2 no rends, 1 damage. So 3s. Save again with the saves all the time. And then the Starbound Blade. I need these. So hitting on 3s. Oh no. And then wounding on 2s. So that's 2 -1s. So that's 2 damage going through. That's it.
He's
That is-
almost down.
that is not enough from the mighty Lord Aquilor. Well, want to be mighty Lord Aquilor.
He's
Okay.
currently the kind of sappy.
So you're going to squish the good boy with Tree Lord Ancient?
No, first my Spite Revenants are going. He thinks the good boy's beneath him.
Oh, okay. He's sending in the chaff to handle his light work. So
Well, it should have been light work.
okay, so this is the Spite Revenants into the Griffhound Alpha, the good boy.
Good boy gonna die.
What are you hitting on?
Sorry, I'm looking at the stat sheet.
What do you need to hit?
3s and 3s.
This is 3s and 3s.
And exploding 6s.
That's a lot there. Winter Leaf. Okay.
I thought it was 4s and 4s up until I just read that.
That's really good. So 7.
Yeah, 7.
Good boy's dead. You don't even have a
Suck
spade.
it, good boy.
The internet doesn't like you anymore, Carter.
I'm okay with that. I killed the good boy.
You killed. That's it for the combat phase because there are no more attacks. So I can't fail battle shock here. You don't have to take any battle shocks. So that is the end of the Sylvaneth turn. You have retained control of the 3 objectives for 3 rounds now, but no burning. Are you going to burn? I wouldn't burn. Don't burn. You got to wait to the end here.
I know.
You got to see it.
But if you have dudes coming in to capture.
I do. But if you do burn, then I just win.
You don't just win.
Yeah, because all I have to do, you can't get to mine. All I'd have to do is hold
I
them.
can get to yours. I'm going to climb over this wall right here.
This mission's a desperate gambit, but if the Durthus and the Tree Lord Ancient can bust through here, it could turn into a game. Neither of us are in a position to burn right now, so at least I think so. Anyway, by my estimation.
I burn all 3 right now.
So that's that. Going into Stormcast. All right, Knight Incantor. It's your time. Here we go. Comet. Goes off on an 8.
No!
We have achieved Comet. We'll bring it in and come right back. The Everblaze Comet. Sigmar sends us hope from the heavens. It's landed here. That puts Durthu, these whatever those little guys are.
Spite Revenants.
And the Ancient and the Hunters all in range. So hitting the Hunters, they take 1 mortal wound.
I plant my roots.
Then over here on the Durthu, 3 mortal
6.
wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
I thought 6
No, it
was...
just does flat 3. Yeah.
Oh, then, okay, he lives.
Flat 3. And then on the Spite Revenants, that is D3. 3 mortal wounds. The Spite Revenants rolled a 2, so they take 1 mortal wound. And then on the Tree Lord Ancient, he takes another 1 mortal wound. So not a lot of damage from the Comet.
But it radiates that every turn,
It
right?
does. It does pulse within 5 inches. So yeah. So there we got that. That's good. She finally made her presence known in the battle. We're gonna do.
We didn't even notice her up until this point.
We do get a command point, so we're back up to 4. Do we get another one for Tempest Lords? No. So we have 4 command points right now, and we're gonna move into the. That's it for hero phase. So we're gonna be moving into movement. And come back for shooting. Alrighty, after Stormcast, I believe this is turn 3. Yep. Bottom of the round. We've engaged Stormcast, Vanguard Chamber, movement shenanigans.
Hyperdrive.
Go!
Teleport.
So what happened in the hero phase? You saw we dropped the Comet. Now, in the movement phase, the prosecutors pulled back to my objective. They are within 18 of that Durthu. Then, the Lord Aquilor used Lords of the Azurite Hurricane ability and teleported himself and the Vanguard Paladors over 7 inches away, 6 inches from the edge of these hunters over here. And we have the 10 Vanguard hunters coming in from outflank over here, again 7 inches away.
All I see on the boards are cowards running from battle.
Yeah, we need this. We need these charges to work. It's risky, but we're gonna try it. So over here, the Judicators have engaged a defensive wall to keep these horrible trees back. Knight Incantor and the Vanguard Longstrike Raptors moving over to hold the center. And then up here, the Knight Venator and the Prosecutors have jumped up on the wall, and they're going to go to try to burn that one. This could be the turn. This could be the turn when we strike. We strike with our swiftness and burn down your stores of sap on the other side of the board. Not the sap. So that's that, and we're moving into shooting. Okay, so first up is going to be the Lord Aquilor firing a heavy bolt storm pistol into the hunters there. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. That's 2. No Wrens. Take 2 damage. Okay. So, he took... Oh, no, he has 3 left then.
I count up.
Oh, you count up?
I'm weird.
My bad. So he has suffered 2. And then next shooting attack is going to be from the Paladors. So they got their pistols. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Okay, so 3 more saves that you need to do. And I'll do the javelins as well. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 1 at -1 and 3 with no rend onto the hunter. So 3 normal saves. 3 normal saves on the hunters. Oh, so fail. Oh, they're gonna do leaner. Okay, so passing 2. So that one guy has.
Could you turn it up to 3 on him?
Yep, he suffered 3 and then 1 at -1. So he has 1 wound left on this guy right here. Next up is the prosecutors into Durthu. So we have 2 normal javelins hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. No rend.
You put your comment right in my dice rolling spot.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, so nothing there. And then the trident. Oh, miss. Okay, and then we're going to do these judicators over here into the tree lord. So we've got.
You mean Durthu or the Tree Lord Ancient?
The Tree Lord Ancient. So we're
minus
gonna,
1 to hit.
He's -1 to hit. So the new normal guys are hitting on 4s. They both missed. The prime hits on a 3 because he hits on 2s. Explodes for 6.
What the heck?
Explodes for 6
This
hits.
is bogus, man.
Yeah, it's good. Hey man, that's how it works. This is the rules. The wound on 3s. So that is 4 -1s.
2 wounds.
So 2.
He's still rocking it.
2 going through. So he has 1 left. He only has 1 left. We're gonna have the Knight Venator attempt to finish him off with the Star Eagle. Star Eagle first.
5
hitting
to
on.
hit.
Yeah, he hits on 5s.
No!
There's a hit. Can you feel it, Carter?
No, not
Can
really.
you feel it? Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. No rend. Oh, he passes
I
on a 4.
can't feel it,
There's a
Jared.
4 over there.
Your
yeah.
birds can't.
But he still has his Realm Hunter bow. Hitting on 3s.
4.
2 hits. No, he hits on 2s normally.
Oh my
Wound
god.
on 3s. 1 at -1, and that is it.
No!
The Tree Lord Ancient is felled by an arrow to the eye.
Deadwood's coming back.
Okay, bolt. We're gonna do the Bolt Storm pistols. This is the bolt. From the hunters. They have 9-inch range, so everybody except those last 2 on the end are in range. They do hit on 3s. Okay. And they wound on 4s. Not. Oh, that's my typical rolls. There we're at. So 3 saves on the hunters, Carter. No rend. Taking 2. That does
So,
drop.
Put 1 on
The hunter puts
other side
1 on the other side. Okay. Good stuff. We're gonna do the.
Judicators.
We're gonna do the the 4 normal judicator, because this guy has 1 wound left, right?
Yeah, but he's gonna make it.
4 normal judicators are gonna attempt to take him out, and we're gonna put the prime into this Durthu.
You're gonna miss with that prime.
4 normals. That's only 2 hits.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You're
only
gonna
2
fail.
hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1.
Come on, Durthu.
No. He saves it. He's still alive. The one behind that giant tree right there with 1 wound remaining. And the prime into the other Durthu, the more healthy one down there. That's a hit. And it explodes for 2. Only 2. Only 2 this time.
Told you should.
Wounding on 3s. So 2 -1s. They don't go through. So 2 more damage plinking down on that Durthu. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to do it here. We're gonna put Long Strike Raptors. No. Prosecutors.
I'd shoot them.
Prosecutors are going to go into this Durthu. Okay, so up on the wall, the prosecutors. The prime one is on the far right. He's not in range of this Durthu. So he's going to chuck his trident at this squad down here. And then these 2 are, the 2 normals are going to throw theirs at the Durthu. So going into the Durthu, here we go. Hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Wounded on 3s. That is 2 wounds. No rend on the Durthu. The 2 saves on the Durthu. He fails 1, takes 2 damage from the javelin from the prosecutor, and falls. And then the trident into the spites up there.
You remembered their name.
I did. 2 hits. 1 wound at -1. It's a 3. It's a failure. 2 damage. So it kills 2 of the spites down there. Wow. Prosecutors. So prosecutors doing some work chucking their spears, being where they need to be. This is what I always say about them. I love them. Okay, and then we still have the long strike raptors into the Durthu over here. So 3 shots.
You knocked over my tree chair.
Hitting on 2s. Oh no, we rolled 2 1s, and then that is a wound there. So 1 at -2. Yep, goes through. That is 2 more damage going into this Durthu. Okay, so that is the shooting phase done. Fantastic work, being where we need to be, getting the shots in where we need to get them in. So, moving into charges, the prosecutors are going to go first. They do charge 3d6. So they're going to charge 11. And they have fly, so they're definitely going to be making it in there. And then following them up is going to be the Venator. He charges a 7. We'll see what we got, and we'll come right back. So the prosecutors did make it down over the wall, and he didn't quite have the range, the Venator there, but he did to go over here, but he did make it into these spites. So hopefully he can mop them up. And then we're over here. Big stuff. So Vanguard Hunters, they did it. They did it on an 8. Okay, so the Vanguard Hunters did make it in. This might be lights out for the Sylvaneth with the
This
Vanguard
is lights
Hunters. Carter thinks it might be the end with the Vanguard Hunters making it in. And then over here, we're going to do the Paladors.
This determines if it's lights out, right here.
Paladors have a little bit of a longer charge because someone died, but that is an 8. We may make it. We'll measure it up and come right back. So we do fail that charge on an 8. We're going to use a command point. Do we get it back? Yes. We're going to see if we can get this charge with the Palador. No, they definitely fail. And the Lord Aquilor himself will now attempt. No. Using the command point. Do we get it back? Yes.
Oh, look. My infinite pull of command.
And we still don't make it. So just the Hunters in over here on this side of the board. Okay, where are we going to attack first? I think there's only one thing to do. It's got to be...
Oh, I plant my roots with those trees.
Yeah, you're planting the roots. So it's got to be the prosecutors because those guys actually have a surprising number of attacks. So, okay, so the prosecutors, the normal ones, with their javelins hitting on 4s. They're angry. That's 2 hits. Wound on 4s. Nothing. And then 1 attack from the leader. Does not hit. Does not hit. That's not good. All right, Carter.
Did you just whiff?
They whiffed. Prosecutors are not good in combat.
Massive
They're
whiff.
just annoying.
Whiffage.
Okay, so coming over to the Hunters. Okay, the Kurnoth Hunters with their scythes going into the Vanguard Hunters.
These are 2-ups for the leader because the leader's the best. Of course, a 1.
Rolled a 1, but that's okay. Still
3
2
ups.
hits. Ooh, brutal stuff. So 5 hits.
They saw what you did to the
Yeah.
Tree Lord Ancients, and they're like, "You're not coming to get me, bro."
They're angry.
Sorry. I'll just reroll.
And you need 3s to wound?
Yeah.
5.
5 wounds.
Oh.
Run -2.
Oh my gosh. So that makes me have a 6 up. Passing
What the
2.
heck?
Passing 2. So 3 going through. They do how much damage?
D3. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 Hunters chopped down. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Take it,
Carter.
Hunters.
So we've got the Knight Venator with his bow stave hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounds on a 4. Nothing. And then the Star Eagle hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound at -3 rend from the Star Eagle, killing one of the spites.
You can only kill one?
He plucked his eyes out. On 6s to wound, he does
They're
-3 rend.
spirits!
Okay, and then it is back to you, Mr. Carter. This spite revenant into the Venator. Is he the leader?
Yeah, she has boobs.
Oh, is that how you know?
Yeah. GW
Wow.
differentiates because of boobs. It's not my fault, it's their fault.
Wow, Carter. Wow.
Oh my, it's GW's fault, not mine.
So that is 3
3.
wounds into the Knight Venator. Any rend?
Nope.
So 3 up. He saves all 3. Strong stuff. Okay, now we're going over to the Vanguard Hunters. Okay, Vanguard Hunters coming in on the other Hunters. They got
Hunter v.
swords.
Hunter.
They got sabers, so they're hitting on 3s. and wounding on 4s. Ooh. So 4 saves, no rend on the hunters.
Rolling all of it.
Rolling all of it. Come on. We can do it.
Reroll!
Fail 3, but they did put the roots down.
Well, it's technically the Tanglethorn Thicket.
So fail 1? Okay, so 1 hunter has 2. He suffered 2 wounds, right? Because you count, you count that.
I count strangely,
Cool.
yes. Whole internet has told me
Good
before.
stuff. Okay, so the spike's back into my prosecutors now.
These attacks are going to kill you all.
No. It's a lot of attacks. Hitting on 3s?
Yep, which...
Oh, there's one right there.
No, that was for their wounds.
Oh, that's the wound on the hunter. Okay.
The meteor!
Okay, and then you wound on...
3s.
Wow.
Up
Brutal
until
stuff.
recently, I thought it was 4s and 4s.
That's really good. I mean, your rolling is leaving something to be desired.
Thanks,
So
Jerry.
3?
Yeah.
So I have a 4-up save, re-rolling 1s because I have shields. So we take 1 wound. It's not enough to kill a prosecutor. So we'll get that put out and we'll come right back. Okay, and this was the turn that the Vanguard sprung the trap. So let's see if we can do it. So over here, the hunters, they lost 1. What's their bravery?
7.
7. So they can't fail. Now, I am going to use my general is going to spend a command point to make these guys automatically pass. Well, I guess I can roll it first.
They haven't.
They are 7.
only
They lost
lost
3. So I am going to,
yeah.
but I'm using my command point. Do I get it back? No. So I have 3 command points remaining.
destroyed my
And,
front line.
oh, excuse me, 2 command points
The
remaining.
trees have been felled.
I have 2 command points remaining, making them automatically pass their battle shock. So other battle shocks,
How'd you lose?
other battle shocks right here. I believe you lost 1.
2.
Lost 2. That's
You
right.
meteorited the
I
other
did.
one.
You're right. Hit him with the meteor. So
He
they pass.
passes.
And then over here, this is the big one. Lost 2. That's a 1. You saved it. So you do. Carter does retain this objective.
Yeah,
He
I
has
do.
this one, but sadly, my Vanguard hunters, they brought out the torches. They're burning down this objective. That'll give us 1 point right now.
Do you think 1 point's enough to decide
So
this battle?
right now the battle is 1 zip. However,
You've won.
it's now over because Carter is no longer going to be able to get back to my objectives. Even if Durthu gets through here, well, maybe we can see.
No, Durthu
It depends. We got to do at least the turn roll off. But Carter's, this is risky. He's in a bad spot because if he does not burn one of mine on the next turn, he's in a bad spot. He's in a bad spot. So that's
I
that.
can't even burn one
Let's
of
do the
yours.
roll off. Sylvaneth rolling a 2. Stormcast a 1. I just can't win priority. So that's it. We're going into Sylvaneth
But
turn
good game.
4. Okay, so after the hero and movement, he does not have a lot of hero phase stuff because I took out the ancients. But he did get a command point. Durthu moving up. And here's the play. He has to burn 1. He has to burn one of mine right here because it would be bad. So the play is Durthu's going to move here through the woods, get a long charge into here, shoot the long strikes, do some damage, and then kill the Incantor and the long strikes and take and burn that objective, which would make it 1-1. That's what he needs to do, and that is a long charge. I don't know if you can see. You might want to save your command point for that. I
don't have anything to spend.
No, it's true. So that's that. And then over here, the hunters are moving down here, just in case that actually does work. The hunters are going to
doesn't work, it's game.
moving down here to kill these guys. The spites are moving into control here, and these spites are moving up through the woods back there to take out the prosecutors and control their home base. So that's the play. That's where we're at. Shooting from Durthu into the long strikes.
Yeah, into the long strike. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that was your plan. That was a good plan.
I whiffed.
No.
I whiffed.
Oh no, that's not part of the plan, Durthu. He's saving it up for the charge.
Sure.
He's saving it
We'll
for the
believe
charge.
that.
Okay. So now we are into the charges. You want to, build up to it, or just do it first?
Durthu first.
All right.
If he doesn't make this is game.
Pop the cork. Here we go. No. Command point.
Wait.
Command point.
I'm measuring.
Oh, that's true. You might be able to swing in because you have a huge range on your weapon.
Yeah, but I can't kill both.
Oh, okay, but you have a 3 or 7-inch move. Yeah, you could do it. You have a 3-inch attack. Get up there. Yeah. That's 7. He might.
And
This Durthu might do it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens. Okay, other charges, though. You got the hunters? You want the hunters to come in?
yeah, Hunter's coming in.
Okay.
Less important charge.
That's a 7. They're going to make it in as well. We'll get that moved up and come right back.
Thank God.
Okay, so the spites are now charging into the prosecutors to secure that objective. They do make it. So we'll get that moved up, and we'll come right back to the attacks. And I already know Carter is going with Durthu. Okay, so here we go. The stomp going into the adjudicators.
It's 3 inches.
Oh, okay. You want to put it into her?
No, because I'm fighting all of them first. Either it's going into the adjudicators.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, does it?
I
So
just wanted to say that it's 3 inches. It doesn't matter.
No stomp. No stomp. So, now, the thing is the Durthu has to kill these 2 squads. So, let's do this. You have 4
Massive
attacks?
Impaling Talon and Guardian Sword, 2 Guardian Swords.
What's the range on the Impaling Talon?
Never mind. Impaling Talon into the adjudicators.
That's what I thought. So, okay. So, we got 1 attack. You're doing the Impaling Talon first into
Yeah,
the adjudicators.
because
All right.
they've vexed me for so long.
That's a miss. But that's okay. You didn't need to kill them. Save it for them. Save it
He's
for them.
saving up.
Okay, so we got 1 attack now into the Incantor. Oh no! Oh no!
Good game.
It's a miss.
Good game.
So, all right, finish it out. Let's do this. 2 attacks, 2 hits. That's what you were looking for. 1 wound. That's 6 damage.
Run -2, D6.
D6. Okay, so I have a 6-up save on the long strikes. Sigmar prevails. So that's the end of turn 4, Sylvaneth, and it's looking grim because Durthu did not complete his mission. He did not burn that objective down. So all the Stormcast have to do in their turn is kill Durthu, and that will be the game because he can't stop me, and he can't get any other units over here, and I will run away with it on points. Image.
Good game.
Good game. Good job, Carter. It was a fun one. But that'll be it because all I have to do is hold mine until the very last turn and burn them all, at which point I will have more points than Carter. So good game, Carter. Lots of fun. You did a desperate gambit with Durthu that didn't quite pay off. But honestly, I thought you made some good moves in the middle, pushing forward hard with your trees. Very good screening with your troops to keep my guys away. I just got a lucky charge in there to burn that one. So at the end of the day, the Consecrators take it. So we'll catch you next time at LWG.